before you continue to wherever it is that you continue, I should probably inform you about who I am. I am Santiago Villanueva. I am one of his friends. And by him, I mean, you know, the big guy, Samuel. Sammy has done a lot of things for us, whether we like to admit it or not. I certainly don't like to admit it, but if it weren't for him, all the great, beautiful desires that I have wanted to obtain would still be out of reach for me. He is a good man in some respects, but after a while I started to doubt his ability. I started to doubt his sanity, and a few other people did too. He didn't make it out so lucky as I did. I hope for your sake that you survive. Listen, kid, I want to apologize once again for what I've done. I'm sure you got the message before of me apologizing to you. I mean, it wasn't really a nice thing of me to do what I did, but, you know, you gotta be a bit careful around here. But listen, I was trying to protect you from something a bit greater than you could possibly imagine. You see, I don't know really what's going on with Mr. Vaudeville over there, wherever he is. I'm starting to really doubt what he's truly capable of, what he's really hiding from me. It's not the voices, mind you. They're just stupid. It's something much more. I can't really put my finger on the word that I try to describe the situation of, but I want you to be very careful if you're gonna keep rummaging around his pots. And just don't open any cabinets again. Okay? That's not a good thing. You're really listening to him? My God, that's not a good thing. You should really try to trust me a bit. I mean, I'm just a decent fella. He's the crazy one, not me. Come on. Look, I've given you a lot of supplies. I've done a lot of things for you. Whether you want to admit it or not, this place that you're standing on, well, do you think he built it? Hell no. He just thought he built it. He tried to assume that he was the king of all this bloody place, but really he ain't. He didn't do jack shit around this part. I did as much as I could. And a lot of people, they just want to think that I'm not part of this fucking system, that I ain't the one doing all these things. And that's kind of insulting to my intelligence. Just because I'm some honky-tonky circus performer doesn't mean that I don't have a mind, and that I'm not capable of using it. So don't listen to anyone's lies, because that's what everyone is. Lies. I'm just here trying to make myself a good, decent living, and people are just trying to take it all away from me. I don't know exactly what Samuel is trying to obtain from all of this. Usually men, they're chasing something. And a lot of people say that these sort of men, they're chasing a dream. But with Samuel, it doesn't feel like it's a dream. Because In reality, he could obtain anything that he wanted. It sounds a bit silly, considering that he is not one of the smartest or richest men in the world, but he could find a way. And he's never satisfied, despite all of the things that he can get in a single snap of the fingers. And sometimes it feels as though he is closer to his goal, and then other times it feels like he's barely even grasped it. And what I find, the more and more you follow his journey, the more and more you start to realize what's really wrong with him. And you start to enter into this like a folie à deux. You know what that is? That is when you are crazy with a man who's been crazy since his entire life. And sometimes I think that he isn't really chasing a dream. He just is a dream. And that we